What's up, guys? Trader Neil here, back at you with another live stream. Gonna be looking over Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, and a couple other altcoins. If you guys like what you see, I would very much appreciate it if you could hit that like button, that subscribe button, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get started. Alright, fam, looking at Bitcoin here. Essentially, we have come down to our Tuesday lows once again, and so far we're holding them. In terms of what I am doing, I do have a BTC long going at these lows from Tuesday, but at this point I would not be entering any new trades until we come down to lower support. I would not be shorting here at support on BTC as well. This right now for me is pretty much a no trade zone on Bitcoin. We could easily take a push up and come up to our highs again from here, but I would not be taking a fresh trade at this point, especially now that we've pushed up from this 4-hour order block here. I do have this daily support line here. As you can see, it lines up well with our May 16th lows. It also lines up, as you can see, with this wick here on the 5th of March, here 17th, here on the 2nd of April, here, and you can see the clear rejections as well. So not only is this a daily level, but it also has confluence with historical support in this range. This is mid-range essentially, so I think this would be a nice long opportunity. And if that doesn't hold, we've got daily demand starting here at around 62,895 down to this huge weekly and daily support level right at our range lows. So these are my two different long opportunities I'm seeing. In terms of what I'd be doing right now, sitting on my hands. You don't need to be in a trade all the time, especially guys, you know I'm a swing trader, so I am simply just going to be waiting. 64 FVG 64k will suck it lower. You know, it's very possible we'll come down to here. I could see it, but right now these are the trades I'm looking at. You guys can do whatever you would like, but this is what I'm personally going to be playing if we get these levels. All right, and then taking a look at Ethereum here. I took a trade at a sweep of these lows this morning. Honestly though, I've already taken profits there. The next area that I would be looking at this point, if 34.12 is lost, which as you guys can see, wick here, rejection here, wick here, support here. If this level gets lost, then I would not be honestly very interested in Ethereum till we get this 3240 level or so. That's the next area of interest I have on this chart. As you can see, you have a lot of support built up there. You've also have golden pocket support from the 13th of April low to our high here. And yeah, so that's the first trade I'll be looking at there on ETH. And then other than that, the next area of interest I have is this daily level here, daily demand, and daily and weekly levels here. I'm not going to be taking a trade off this daily level here. You could be scalping it, but I'm looking for more of a swing trade coming in at these lows here. Not saying this is, like, personally guys, like I could see us pushing up from ETH. This is the same exact scenario basically on Bitcoin, where we are at support and above this level at 34.13 or so, we could easily have another push up here. But right now, it's just, how do you position in a trade currently? Like, how are you going to do it? Are you going to take a long right now and just hope that it comes back up here, or are you going to be patient and wait? Personally, I'm going to be patient. Yeah, so he asked, how will I know which of the two BTC trades to take? I'm personally going to be taking both. The first one that I posted on the chart, the one that's closer, of course I'm going to take profits around 1 RR and then set stops break even. And even if that gets wicked out and we come to those lower levels, well, you still got some profits. So that's the idea there. And then for Solana here, guys, Personally, I had a lot of people be like, why didn't you take the trade at this golden pocket level here on Tuesday? Besides the GP level at this 145 area, I didn't see a whole lot of other confluence there to take the trade, and came up yesterday bearishly rejected from these range highs again. So I am waiting for Sol to come down to the bottom of this GP level, because there is daily support there as well. And so I see this as a better risk reward trade. I have more confluences here. We can take a volume pull as well. I haven't done that yet, so let's see if we have any confluence with that. I'll take two, one from here. Pull POC support right there. And then let me pull this across about right here. Okay, yeah, so basically, if we get a quick wick down to get filled here, that would make me happy. We are holding this POC support. If this fills and we get a push up, that would be ideal. If this doesn't work out though, guys, I would be looking at this value area low and daily support under there for my next trade. Pretty clean and simple here, honestly, guys. I've got two confluences on each area, so that will do it for me. At this point, I would be looking to take it all the way up to the value area high again. Yep, pretty much, man. All summed up. Wait for lower. That's exactly it. Okay, so those are the big three. Do you guys have any questions over Bitcoin, ETH, or Sol right now? Before I move on to some altcoins. We're good, we're good. Okay. Let's take a look at Toncoin here. I'm looking at stronger alts right now. Had a nice bounce off a 4-hour demand here on Ton. It's a nice 3% move. Personally, at this point, the only trade I'm really seeing on Ton, if you didn't get in that long, which I didn't personally, you've got the bottom of 4-hour demand here that lines up pretty well with 4-hour support resistance. So this is where I would be looking to take a potential trade. About right there. You can take this to higher prices. This is basically where I'd be looking on Ton for if this is going to push to new highs. I would want this zone to hold. If this starts getting lost, then you have bigger problems. All right, so that's my thoughts on Ton. Yeah, we're gonna go over. I looked at 4 coins thus far already before stream for you guys, so I had them ready. And then we'll go over some requests. People, this has been a really strong altcoin. Not exactly sure why, but it has been on a tear recently. And at the moment on People, only trade I see is another push down to these wick lows. And honestly, it would be nice to see a retest of these range highs as well. Here, we haven't retested them yet, so I think this would be a nice area to be looking for a trade on People. The reason I'm choosing these coins, guys, is you want to be focusing on stronger alts right now. I mean, I'll look at the coins you guys have in chat, but it's one of those things that, like, overall, like, you want to be focusing on strength in the market for trades, not weakness. This is another one that I was kind of surprised to see has been pretty strong on the market. 1 inch. So I see a nice daily level coming in here at around 379. We got upwards demand line support there as well. So I would be looking to take a trade about right here on 1 inch. Stops about right here. And this would be a nice area for a higher low. Looking at 1 inch here, as you can see, we already put in a 12-hour higher high. So seeing a higher low before making another leg up would be ideal or something like that. And then take a look at VANRY here, because I know a lot of people like this coin. I see a daily level coming in here at VANRY, lining up with SR as well. So this would be another trade that I would like to take for something like this. Can size it up pretty well too, or something like that. Whether you cook this supply line however you want it, you have a pretty good amount of touches here as well. So a lot of these guys, like, I would not be marketing in on any trades right now. Appreciate it, app. Thanks for coming. Okay. Sweet, guys. So those are the coins I had on my list. Now I will go ahead and look at a couple you guys are interested in. And so you can go ahead. Let's take a look at PEPE. PEPE's been another strong one in this market. And then we'll look at ONDO. PEPE here, still holding these range high support. Already came down. Also bounced off of 12-hour demand already. So personally, what I would be looking at on PEPE is if you get another wick down into the support zone, preferably about right here on PEPE. I would like to see that, because honestly, like, if you get another wick down, this theoretically should hold. If this doesn't hold, then you could, that's when you would be looking at taking a trade at lower prices. Let me see where else I'd be interested in. Yeah, this next range low here, about here on PEPE. Can ask for E's opinion as well. I'm sure he's already looking at this one himself. Two different areas that I'm looking at on PEPE for a potential trade there. Did E leave already? It's okay. He'll give us his thoughts on it later. Let's take a look at ENA. Still in ENA here. Honestly, ENA is at the reason I'm long ENA, guys, is, let me pull up. Did we hit that daily level yet for my DCA? Let's see. I know we got close earlier. Haven't hit it yet. I'm still looking at this being a nice support zone, and I think we get a good bounce off of it. Overall, I do like that we made a higher high in the daily, so I am hoping this puts in a higher low for us here. This is kind of my strategy with these guys. If these support zones don't hold, then I'm looking at it's more so it's probably cooked for a little bit. I'm not interested in ENA if it breaks below this zone, so that's why I'm long. This is the low risk as you're gonna get. Not the cleanest harmonic, but also you've got 4-hour divergences building up here, so I think we do get a nice bounce. I'm just gonna be patient. So I'm already in this, as you guys know. Already gave this in my channel. I've been waiting for you to talk about PEPE. Yeah, of course, man. ONDO, another one of the strongest coins in this market right now. ONDO holding 4-hour demand here. That was a nice bounce. Overall, let's go maybe a 1-hour time frame here. Honestly, ONDO might push back to highs at this point. It's still making higher lows on this chart. Already missed the trade though, unfortunately. Like, this already had the push up. Like, I wouldn't be looking to buy in right now. Really, the only thing I see is if you get a quick wick down into the support zone, take out some of this liquidity. That's pretty much the only trade I'm seeing. And honestly, no guarantees this even hits at this point. But if we do get a hit here, this is what I'd be looking at to get it pushed down, hit that liquidity, and then move up. Yeah, also when it comes to harmonics, like I talked about in my class, we just started the class yesterday. And so I'll be doing another one like August, September. If you're still interested, you can hit me up. But other than that, that's where I focus on harmonics. Any other coins you guys want to look at? Yeah, posted the VANRY chart above. It's up there. Actually, let's go ahead and look at Say, because this one was starting to look pretty good here. Well, I don't know about pretty good, but it was starting to give me a little bit of a ball tingle here. Okay, so on Say, what I'm seeing is I want to see a sweep of these wick lows here. This would be a nice area to take a trade. BTC pairing looks pretty good too. Until you get a sweep though, I'm honestly not interested yet. Wait for lower. Alright guys, so this is all recorded. It's going up on YouTube, so no worries. YouTube fam, I appreciate y'all for coming. Like and subscribe, hit that bell icon, and I'll catch you guys soon, okay?